Look who it is.
Who's that?
Look at you there, buddy boy. Cool shirt. I really like that.
Oh, me? You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you over there.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
It's
Match my
really
outfit.
cool. The floral print is nice. Very nice. Is that still in? Can you still do the Borat? Can you still do that?
I mean, pretty sure.
High five.
Yeah, I would
High five.
have. You heard that, right? I got the right audio
Yeah,
selected right out the gate.
it worked. I could hear that.
Yeah. Fucking yeah.
I heard it.
Oh, sometimes when I forget the audio, I just turn into a. That's me.
I mean, it is a dude. Don't worry. I've said some. It makes you go crazy.
It's a hassle and a dazzle. Let me tell you.
But I mean, it's definitely. I want to
Oh
do.
shit! Oh, sorry.
Jump out of a window. I mean, it's tough.
Hey, yeah.
Onto a trampoline. Or
And
pool.
then it bounced back up. Yeah. That's how I felt last time we did a rap battle.
Oh yeah, you wanted to.
Yep.
I mean,
Thank God
I do that. I don't even like. I can't. I don't do rap karaoke. I don't even like rapping in the car.
Because somebody might see it. This is what happened last stupid funny.
I forgot that. How good bad. That one was good. He the one with Pedro Pascal. That was really.
That was so good.
That was
Where they're both playing his like mother and his aunt.
Yeah.
I love the one where he's doing it with Please Don't Destroy, and he's just like, maybe we do Shrek. It's like, you're in a full Shrek costume, dude. I think you want to do Shrek. I mean, if you want to,
we can do Shrek. Like, no, I'm pretty sure.
You're in a full Shrek costume, my guy. This was my new music Friday. I only had the one, so I want to pull it up. We have some new wolves.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you want to hear some new wolves?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get my power hitter going.
Oh, sweet. Oh, with the joint?
Yeah, you light the joint, you put it in, and then you just
That's pretty cool.
Right. I haven't used this in a minute. It'll be fun. In the meantime, I'm doing that.
I've seen the ones where people do it reverse and they like let in like a water bottle, right? Mm-hmm. And then they let the water bottle like dump out, right? So they put like on
the water back, comes out and then it's
just like pull. Yeah, it's like a gravity bomb kind of a thing. But people are doing it with like a Nalgene, not an Nalgene, like a smart water. Like it's like a new trend.
Oh, that's cool.
On TikTok, I think probably.
Okay, so then here, you put it in, and then I can just pop out.
Oh, that's
some
cool.
Yeah, so I can just.
Oh yeah. Get your little. Oh, I need some Gatorade real quick.
I need a quick Gatorade.
Cookie dough sport.
That's the flavor you're getting. Oh shit! I think it's twice as hard when it blows like that.
I was gonna say.
Oh, well, we'll see. Let's listen to some Reptiles.
High school. Since then I've changed a bunch. I'm a manager at Citibank and I eat Caesar salad for lunch.
That's so sad.
Crocodile. Some people like cats, some people like dogs.
I mean, I love this song.
Reptile guy.
What you?
Tile guy. I'm afraid of birds.
Oh. Oh no. Oh my
Okay, wait, hold on. Oh shit. That was really good.
How funny.
I was like, who's their new bassist?
I don't know, he's gone now.
Dead. Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, the hangar. That's actually not that far from.
Oh, at the reptile convention?
It's just a really big event space near us. But they had a reptile convention there, yeah. It's the drummer singing that. Jesus.
Months go by, she moves in, years go by, we have 3 kids, they all get a snake. And one day, my youngest kid, he goes to school and he gets hit by a bully named Jake. I train my snakes to seek revenge, they find Jake's house, they bite his leg. I built a fucking kingdom, Melissa and my 3 sons, geckos and iguanas, 7 anacondas, and most recently, a spider.
You. Fuck that.
I'm okay with snakes and stuff, but no, thank you.
I'm okay with somebody else. Oh, sorry. New music. I'm okay with somebody else having snakes. I do not need that in my life. Thank you, Derek.
No.
I was waiting for you to share this. I just got excited because the next song, I didn't realize Sophie Hunter put out a new song. So,
people always
play
ask
this.
me, Jessica, how are
Jessica.
you so good at making sandwiches? And I gotta be honest with you. My name's not Jessica, it's Vanessa. And I'm not making sandwiches. I'm fucking up this paint job because Sharon doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. People always ask me, Jessica, how are you so good at making sandwiches? And I gotta be honest. My name's not Jessica, it's Vanessa. And I'm not making sandwiches. I'm fucking up this paint job because Sharon doesn't know how to shut the fuck up.
That's so fucking good. I don't know. When you said that to me, I was just like, this vaguely looks like it could be my mom's sister holding meat. I was like, I don't know what this is. And then I had quite literally forgotten about baloney paint jobs until that moment. But it's a high school thing, and I was like, oh!
I mean, if anybody ever did that to my car, I'd probably get thrown in jail. Like I would hit somebody with a baseball bat. No, I would. There wouldn't be. There'd be fighting involved if you did that to my car. Somebody.
It's a full repaint.
Yeah, like no, I'd be real mad.
God.
Somebody messed my car up with mustard and ketchup one time. I was real pissed off.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it was when I found out who it was, that it was some high school girls, because I was in high school. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we put a shopping cart on a roof. That's what we did.
There was one time where I got mad at somebody and I punched their driver window with I pulled it at the last second because I was like, I don't have money to pay for this. And then but it was right, the whole thing fucking buckled. And I was just like, that would have been it. But then I had that moment in that real time of, I can't pay for this. If somebody did it to me, they probably couldn't pay for it. Like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Like, come on. This is like someone's vehicle. This is their livelihood. This is how they get to and from. And it's like winter in Michigan. I'm just like, what the fuck's wrong with me? And that was the only time that I ever fucked with somebody's car, almost totally fucked with somebody's car in a pistol-ish way.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm trying to think here.
Well.
I mean, one time. I'll tell the
story off stream.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell this story. One time, we were going to a party, and me and my buddies couldn't get into the party, so
they wouldn't let you in, or it was
no. They took the girls that we were with, and then they're like, "You fucking losers can't come in. Get the fuck out." We're like, "Okay." So yeah, we've fucked with their house real bad.
I'm too good. Oh, all right.
What?
That's pretty cool. Huh?
Has arson got does that have a statute of limitations?
Statute of limit? It sure doesn't. That's why it's the best. No, okay. The two that I will say I did kind of, well, I'm trying to cover it, but one of them, I saw somebody hit his girlfriend. They were leaving the fraternity that I was with, and he hit just straight up, backhand. I didn't know her, and I didn't know him outside of he wasn't a Sigma Pi. So I was behind him, and he was fucking hits her hard, and then she goes around the side of the car, and at this point I am running because I was a freshman. I guess I was trying to be cool. I really didn't do anything crazy or wrong or bad. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke in high school. So when I got to college, I was like, hey, I was good. High school is so, no, dude, seriously, that was 100%, I wasn't even a good nerd. I wasn't even a smart nerd. I was just friends with everybody and did a bunch of fucking activities. And then... All right, thanks, home. But when I got to college, I was just like, all right, I'm going to literally do anything I want because I'm on my own. So, anyways, that's my mindset freshman year. I went way too far, and then I had to pull myself back so I didn't become a fucking degenerate. But, yeah, I see him hit her, and I was like, oh,
we're fighting.
I'm not even fighting, because I ran up behind him, and as I was going, I used my momentum. He was a little bit taller than me, but I feel like I was, probably heavier. But I grabbed him by, the back of the neck, and I pushed him forward while I tripped him. I was running up, grabbed his head, kicked his foot, and then I pushed his face into a side view mirror, and he snapped it off, and then he went face first into the ground. And it knocked him out. And I just kept running. And I was just like, nope. So I literally, it was quite literally what the fuck? And she's walking around, and she's getting into the car. And the only thing I remember is I'm just up, trip, smash, face, knocked out, keep going. And I look over, and I just see her, close the door and walk away. And I was just like, all right, I did something again. But I was just like, I can't stop. I don't know if I actually knocked it. You know what I mean? Like, I kept looking, and he was still down. And later saw him on campus, and fucking big old.
I don't even, didn't even know that you did anything.
He never confronted me about it, and I never saw him again in like the whole, there's 26,000 kids on campus, and he wasn't somebody I recognized, but he was at a single pie party. In the back of the neck, just into the side view mirror of his car, snapping it off and pushing him in the ground. And I kept running, and then I never saw him with her again either. I saw him twice the rest of that year. So, I don't know, hopefully part of me, I did my vigilante work, and then I realized I'm not cut out for that.
Yeah, right.
I should take him down with my words.
No, I mean, I didn't do anything. We were at a house party one time, and we didn't see the cop showed up like later, whatever, but he like threw her into the garage door, like, and started, he assaulted her, obviously.
That's the one thing that I don't even have a fucking limit on.
Well, I mean, we didn't know what was going on. We heard like wham, like a big.
Oh no, I totally get it. I'm just saying, if I witness it, that's one of mine. Like, I don't have to. Like, I know what I should do is right.
Yeah, I know. We're just like, what the hell was that noise? Like, and then come to find, we ended up finding out because like there was all this commotion, whatever, and the police had showed up, but they were outside, like, they're having a conversation, and the guy's name was, oh gosh, I can't remember what the guy's name was, but I didn't know who he was, but he did go to jail that night.
Gee, good.
And we were just watching, like, just watching rap videos and the wherever, I don't even know where the hell we were at, but yeah. And after, when we were leaving, we're like, holy shit, like the garage door was like bent at the joints, like bad, and like, we thought they were just, we didn't know. It made a lot more sense when we went outside. Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
The first time that I saw him later, and it's so funny, I haven't thought about any of this shit since then. First time I saw him later, I remember distinctly thinking, fuck, there he is, walking around. Like, I did the wrong thing. I should have just called a 911. No. Like, again, passing, like, we're in the same cafeteria. He's going that way, I'm going this way. I see him sit down, and I'm having these thoughts.
Know that it was you that did it to him?
So, I don't know. Because, like, in that time, I don't know if he saw me, just ignored me. I don't know if people told him.
He was so concussed, probably, dude. He don't know what hit him.
I quite genuinely don't know. But I remember thinking, because he was sitting with other people, had, like, fucking, face meets gravel marks on his head. And, yeah, his face is kind of fucked up. And I remember thinking, like... Yeah, he ran by and he kept going. But I just remember thinking, like, oh, fuck. Like, he's sitting right there. If he can get mad at me, just walk over. Or, like, could fucking pull a gun. You know what I mean? Like, it was one of those, like, did I do the right thing with street justice? Or I could have called the cops and put him away longer or differently, but maybe that'd make him more. I remember having that weird moment, and then that was my, like, I'm only going to fight if I see something start in front of me. Like, I'm never going to become a vigilante. Like, that was my weird, testing limits. That was my, I am way better at doing fights with my words than I am with my fists. Like, kind of moment, realization. The other time that I kind of, at this point, was gonna start a fight because it was the fraternity next door. They had an open event, and as the night goes on, you can kind of guesstimate how, people that work in societalness and packs, like, at the beginning of the night, they're like, fuck yeah, come over, hang out, party, whatever, we're cool. As the night goes on and you're drunk, you see enemy, and women. You know what I mean? Like, there's this mix of, like, you're my friend 20 minutes ago, but now I'm drunk and there's a chick here. I'm going to fight you. And there's one of those, like, brewing. And I saw it, and it definitely was innocent in the sense that guys were hanging out, a bunch of girls showed up. Both of these two guys started talking to this girl. It was like one of those... Looking back later when I'm telling the story at the fucking, there's a restaurant called Maggie's, like, that's down the street, and you all go for hangover. They'd have, like, huge scrambles, just a bunch of shit mixed together in. But I'd, like, tell this story over Maggie's, and it was one of those, like, in retrospect, I saw the two people both eye the same girl from like different sides of the party, talk to her at different times. Like as night went on, both of them started talking to her at the same time, and then they got like roughhousey, like playful with each other. Then it was like, oh, there's gonna be a fucking fight. So I like, all in retrospect, I'm not seeing this right then. What I do hear is fight, fight, and as people rush out of it, was the room was shaped where there's a giant courtyard, and to enter the party, the front door is usually locked from the inside because it's like just go around the back and then you're in the courtyard, and it allows so it's you're not in the house unless they want you to be. They have the house front open, and there's like a bit of like a big great room, and they have a bar set up, they have a DJ set up, and then it goes out to the backyard pretty quickly. So majority of the people are outside. The bar area, dance floor is pretty full. As soon as someone yells fight, clears out. I have two choices here. I go join the fight because I'm pretty sure it's one of these fraternities versus ours.
Yeah.
Or I decided without quite thinking to unlock the front door, open it, kick the brakes off of their mobile tiki bar, and steal it. In an instant where no one was there. Like everybody ran out of this room. And I go, ah! And I just grab the tiki bar, throw the door open, and run down the street. We're the fraternity next door. Like, I can't go right to the fraternity and in. So I just run it up the street. And I can show you, actually, if you want to see the Google Maps of it, it's kind of, hey, really quick diatribe. You changed the search engine on the Hot Dad Google account to Yahoo at some point recently, didn't you?
It's probably my
Do you prefer
antivirus
Yahoo?
thing. No,
Okay.
it's like Yahoo's weird secure search that
Okay.
doesn't no
Okay.
cookies or whatever. Yeah, it's weird.
That's okay. That's funny. That's funny. Because I kept searching earlier, and I was like, "Why does it keep going to Yahoo?"
Yeah, it's
and
annoying.
I was like, "Oh, Derek."
Yeah, it just does that.
Okay, so this is like all of this is weirdly. I wouldn't say I don't know. Public knowledge maybe isn't the right word. Let me. Am I screen sharing? What am I sharing right now?
Sophie Hunter.
Okay, let me try one more time. Sorry.
Yeah.
So from where I'm at this point, all right. So here's Western Michigan. It's a big old campus. It's just beautiful. It's in Kalamazoo. Here is like this. There we go. That's a good size. Here is the football stadium. Waldo. Broncos were really good. A couple years that I was there, and it was really fun to go watch those games. Like that felt like the real college epitome, like experience.
This is so close, right on campus.
It is. It's like, well, it's across the street. Across the street in the way that like here is where the campus is. Like this is kind of the edge of it. This is a restaurant actually. But like here's where the campus goes. And actually here. Oh well, we're fucking talking.
So does everybody like walk over there from campus?
Exactly.
Or walk to
this like at the top, this white structure up here, this is like up the center of campus. These are small businesses and like restaurants on the way that would always get full later when everyone's walking back. So here's like the center of campus, right? But you're totally right. Everybody starts walking down the hill, goes to the stadium. Ton of fun. So let me go back one more.
Can you imagine going to UNLV?
I've picked up enough people that like worked there and hung out, and it was one of those things where I was just like, this feels walkable, but so much smaller.
No, the football stadium is like 20 miles away.
Oh my god, it's so far. It's so far.
The basketball one is like right there, but where their football, the Sam Boyd is like in Henderson, like out by like it's in Vegas. It's on like the super west side, like.
It's a nice stadium though. It's a pretty like it's not state of the art or nothing, but it's nice.
Yeah, it was fine. Yeah.
I am absolutely spoiled having like the big house in my backyard growing up in Michigan
Yeah.
State and like going to a huge school and like a big campus like this. But like, so here's like the center campus. This is a downhill. And then this is a big old hill. Above the esports arena is in the little theater now. This is
fun.
where my class that I worked, film interpretation, this is the theater that we would
Fun.
screen stuff in. Ooh, let me go around. So this is a movie theater right here. This is like the entrance, the theater's in the back, the projection areas up here. It's funny it doesn't let you go up that way because this is more of Western's campus. It's really neat.
Really? Oh, maybe it's...
Yeah, maybe part of it's protected, which kind of makes sense. There's a nursing school up there.
then
There's a movie that Caitlin and I were in called Cherry with Kyle Gallner and Zosha Mamet. Zosha Mamet was in her like post-girl. No, this was pre-girls. Excuse me. That was the show that she had done right after this movie.
Oh, cool.
It's regularly on like Netflix or Apple or like Amazon. Excuse me. Cherry, 2009. Matt Walsh is in it. The guy who is in like Veep that plays the press secretary, like the head of her press. Yeah. He's fucking as shit. So Caitlin and I, I was her agent at the time. I went with her to an audition, and they're just like, "Hey, we need featured extras. Do you want to do shit too, Josh?" And I was like, "Yeah, totally." I ended up, because I was silly and nice and responded to everybody like quickly, they put me in a shit ton of more scenes because they were just like, "Hey, will you go come stand here and hang out? Like, you're easy and you can crawl the guys." And I was like, "Yeah, of course."
Yeah.
I met the casting director, became good friends with him. His name's BK. And like later, he like whenever there was a nearby movie, he'd call me. And if I couldn't do it, I'd recommend anyone I was working with.
Somebody, yeah.
So I got to do a couple films like that, and then he introduced me to other people. I still like Kyle Gallner. You'll recognize from like he played the Flash in Smallville, and he's done a ton of really cool movies. And he feels like, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe him. He feels like he feels like a non-problematic James Franco. He's an incredibly talented actor. Really good at playing a douche nozzle. Really good at playing the smart kid. Really good at like, he has fucking range.
I watched him in something. He was really good.
He's good.
The other day,
The Outsiders, Passengers. He was in The Haunting in Connecticut. He's been in a ton of stuff.
I like The Haunting in Connecticut.
He feels like the styling and the actor. He's like a Macaulay Culkin type. Like he plays that range of. He can do everything from crazy, wacky, serial killer to like in a grunt in the army to like, normal dad. Like he has some wide. He's up there with like Jake Gyllenhaal with like range and style.
Maybe not Macaulay Culkin.
No. I just mean in range, in like different pieces, and he's done all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Because, dude, watch Party Monster, and you'll have a whole different answer.
He's made like 5 movies.
But the 5 movies he's made have been nutso butsos across the map.
I mean, The Good Son is great, but I don't know anything
Kirk Cameron. No, not Kirk Cameron.
I'm more of a Kirk Cameron fan. I like the last. What is it? Last of Us. Is that not Last of Us? What's the name of his stupid show? His stupid movie. The Left Behind. I'm a real big Left Behind series fan.
The Leftovers. The Left Behind.
Left Behind.
Oh shit! Do you want to see photos from this movie? Sorry, I know it's a really side diatribe to a story about.
Oh yeah, no, I was like, just
fraternity.
Your campus is interesting. Because we didn't have our football stadium was not like right now. When we went to the game 2 years ago, we went to like where I used to live. And we were able to walk to the game from like, hey, let's walk by the old house. Like me and all my buddies went, and everybody, and walked over there, and it's like, oh shit! I mean, it's right there, like on our campus now. But before, shoot, it was like kind of like not as far as.
Has the campus expanded, or did they just move it closer to?
They just put it. I don't remember what they tore down to put it there. I can't remember what was there. I think it was houses, like and like. Some like really old, some of the older dorms and stuff. but they used the stadium, and maybe they moved the shit that was there. Maybe it was part of the vet school, and they moved it over where the stadium was, something. But it was a really nice day. It was great. The new one was cool. It was super cool. But yeah, everybody always got DUIs, like stuff like coming back from games. Like it was just like so much trouble, man. So much trouble, that fucking drive. And I mean, it was far. It was not close.
Oh my god!
And dude, yeah.
Will you swap my windows real quick?
Yeah.
So, you know what I can do? I can put this over here too. 1 second. Is this going to put me in the same exact spot? Oh, almost. Oh, whoa! That is eerie. Sorry, I realized that.
You're standing right across the street from that.
Well, I just copied the URL from the other tab that I was in, and it came to the exact window, like to the frame.
I saw that. That was weird. I was like, "That's cool." Well, I was like, "That's cool." Like, how do you do that?
That was crazy. The URL is fucking like a mile long. Anyway, so right here.
Chandler
right, check. So standing right here would be these individuals. We're kind of, a little bit further in front of like there's a fire truck right here. Okay. In the scene prior to this, in the dorm, his dorm room, his roommate, another person that I bet you recognize.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yes, I know him from the
writer.
That one
Mystery Team.
Yeah, Derek Comedy.
Yeah. So the Cherry was his movie afterwards. Kyle was the lead. He was like the funny roommate. The whole thing, I will be honest, it is like a romantic comedy shot by Christopher Nolan. It is dark. It is blue. It is emotional. It's good. But like the feeling, the mood, like the hilarious. Yeah, he's a good alpha dog. Like the hilariousness of the set. When the movie came out, I was like, oh, this is dark. This is moments of levity. I was only in the moments of levity. I was only in those moments. All of the other stuff was big scenes between him and the other two women in this movie. Like these two. He's caught between a daughter and a mother. Her you also recognize from stuff. I'm not sure about the mom, but he's caught between this actress.
What is her name? I recognize her.
Kay Panabaker, right? Oh, Britt Robinson.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
She's in a lot of the movies on fucking Hallmark.
She is. Yeah. So I was in a movie with her. Kyle puts me like 2 degrees from Kevin Bacon.
There you go.
Yeah. So you watch the trailer on your own time. It's very silly. I'm listed. Where's the cast?
Okay.
Let's see how far. Female nude model, not me. Makeup girl. This is Sheena. This is Sheena. Remember that name. Remember this person.
Sheena.
Okay. Where's me? Towel guy. I got a credit.
There you go.
There's a shit ton of extras. So in the movie Cherry, he is staying in this dorm. A lot less vines, a lot less overgrown, as you can kind of see in this photo. Less tree foliage. Anyways, his roommate, DC Pearson's character, has like a girl over every night, to the point where he's like, I can't get fucking work done. Like I can't get in my room. So there's a handkerchief on the door. He sets it on fire, and it sets off the smoke alarm.
So everyone's got to evacuate.
Everyone has to evacuate the dorm. They are just like, hey, will you just wear a towel for this scene? And I was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, what do you need?
So I have a towel and I have a toothbrush. Yeah, you got a big one though? We got to make sure you see it. We got to see the print. Make sure it's real. So they give me a toothbrush, they give me a towel, and then they would like lightly hose me down before they hit action, so it looked like I ran out of the shower.
And that's...
So, like, I'll go back and get better clips of this, but this is what they sent. Look at this. I made this in December 14th, 2011.
Oh, yeah.
So back to Cherry Memories. So this is my one of my scenes. I don't know if you can
Oh, look at
see.
you! Look at them mutton chops.
I don't know if you can see this boy. This
That boy in
this
the ska
baby
band with them
this
chops.
this baby boy who fucking loved his boot cut sideburns. I couldn't do a
Yeah.
full beard well. I
Look
could
at
do
them
like a
chops,
really
dude.
good
I
5 o'clock shadow. So then I had fucking boots cut. Like it looked like the continent of Italy. No, the country of Italy, excuse me. Uh, anyways, so they was just like, look at that fucking. I wasn't smart enough to put the towel over my belly, so I'm just hanging over like a fucking goob.
should have put it over your up there, like, put one on your head. Like.
Just like right here, and then one up top. Yeah. So this is Osha Mamet, famously went on to go do Girls. She had a good one line about thanks, Aaron, or whatever the guy's name was. And there's me, just fucking glaring and wet. And I'm in another scene where I'm in the showers waiting, and I'm just standing in a towel waiting to get in.
The continuity with your character.
Third scene later where we're at the pool, and I'm wearing a towel again. So that's
They're
where
like, hey, so we want to just keep that whole.
we're just gonna keep
going?
it going. We're just gonna keep it going. Actually, we'll put you in the corner. There's my fucking look at that. I put a little my hair and everything.
Oh, yeah.
There's Caitlin.
I mean, I can't even how I dressed in college. It was really
They dressed us. This was for an event where he had to figure out a way to marry art and science to walk on water. I promise you, it'll make sense.
It's a Christian movie?
No, maybe. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
There's Caitlin, Caitlin Burt, bestie. He stood up at my wedding with you.
Yeah, homies.
Yeah, homies. There's a better shot. There's me in my towel.
Yep.
In my towel, and there's Kyle down there walking over water and
with his. Oh, okay, I see what he's doing there.
yeah. He had balloons, and then he had a way to float, and it was motivating. It was motivating. But so, anywho's, they're just like, hey, casting, cattle call. Anybody's here single? And the there were three people that raised their hands as single. It was me, Caitlin, and Sheena. And they're like, it's makeout scene. And I look at Caitlin, and I was like, I don't mind. And she's like, it's weird.
No.
I was like, okay, fine. Sheena, you want to do this? So it was me and Sheena, and they said, here's what you're going to do. You two are going to be making out in the background of this scene, and DC is going to bust out of the toilet, like the stall, because we're having a party in the bathroom here. He's going to bust out of the stall, push through you two, and work his way into the scene with these two. Here's Kyle right here, and here's Zosha. So they're doing a whole tie a cherry in your mouth without using your hands kind of stuff.
Thing.
That whole chestnut. So DC is supposed to bust out, and he is pushing between Sheena and I to get to the conversation where he has a line. So we get to do some fun takes together. There's some where he full like hits me, and I kind of go flying, but it's because Sheena was about 5 inches taller than me. I am on my fucking tiptoes here. I don't even tell.
Can you give me a?
I can tell. I'm looking down, and I swear to God, exactly I'm right where you are, dude.
Stand on?
I was like, what's it called? An apple box? And
where do they should just fucking get you one of those. They got them all over.
I'm an extra. They just swap me out as easily. Besides, there can't be an apple box where an actor is going to cross into a scene. He's going to fucking fall over that box.
Not that important.
No, dude, they'll just grab another dude and say, suck it up, kiss this chick. So I was just like, yeah, sure thing. So call action, and then we just have to make out over and over again while they're doing this scene. And it takes them like all fucking night. It was.
Run it again.
It was pretty fucking great. I was like, hey, this is great. And I'm so sorry that I am possibly aroused in this moment. No.
Oh, God. I am wearing a towel.
No, that was. I was wearing a towel. That was one of those moments that it felt so numb because I had to keep things in mind. They wanted us to go back and forth, and then and then get knocked out. So it was like we had some actual choreography. It took
Yeah,
like 5 seconds
you
to
had to
do
get
it,
it and timing and everything.
but it had to look good. It had to be big enough. It had to be enough
You
for.
couldn't be a lame ass kisser in
Yeah,
college.
look,
Then you know
there
you'd
he
laugh.
is.
They'd have kicked you out of the frat.
There he is right here, looking over, waiting for his moment to bust through. And then we had to have our hands up, so then as we got knocked out, it kind of like caused a movement, you know what I mean? To make it look like he burst into the scene. But I was like, all right, well, this is what I get paid to do today.
Hey, we're doing it.
Fun! Yeah. She's nice. She's fun. She's we finished the scene. No, I'll tell you the story. I'll find. Shayna, I hope you're well. I hope that you have a little one and his name is Josh. No, I'm kidding. Born in 2012, you say?
Oh boy.
Oh no, December 14, 2011. Oh no.
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 Oh god.
No.
No, when would that be?
Wait, how old would they be if that was 2012?
No, hold on. It'd be.
Well, no.
born
It was 2009 that we filmed. I didn't get the photos of this till it hit Netflix in 2011.
Okay,
so we filmed 2009, 2010.
What month in 2009? Like October or something? September?
December, like November, December, in
When it was
20.
winter break,
Mm-hmm.
because you could use campus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or fall
The
break.
cast-
Did you have fall break or?
And the
Yeah,
cast
two.
that was there, like Kyle and the whole crew, stayed in the dorms that were in Valley 3. Like, I'll walk you through the campus. I can show you where they stayed. But it was one of those, like, man, hilarious. Small. Anywho's. God, there's so many stories from that event. How do I make this bigger again? How do I zoom out to street view again?
Not specified. Bring your map to life though, one image at a time.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, Kalamazoo. Oh, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
I think I go back in 2 months.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take you to here's campus.
That's a fun neighborhood.
Oh yeah, look. Oh, we're on campus now. Oh, sweet. Whoa, I could literally take you like through my fucking day.
Wow,
They
that
have
looks
the whole
like
campus mapped like this.
a lot of college campuses.
Yeah, right. This is the math building.
I was like, "Is that my cat? Didn't we have that fucking those windows? Like what?
The same exact styling.
That actually looks like Boulder, one of their fucking dorms.
I'm trying to think too. Okay, weirdly, it's taking us on like not a path. Interesting. Interesting. What's this one?
Is it a disc golf course over there? I don't know, just Kevin's pictures. Kevin.
There were. Thanks, Kevin. Okay, so this is by the
picture.
Yeah, this is by the Geosciences building.
Or Rocks for Jocks, as they call it.
Rocks for Jocks, yep. This is like the center courtyard. They would every once in a while, and it was definitely popular like on tours, but you could stand here and whisper and everywhere here would hear it. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those, so like they'd go out and they'd just have a normal conversation and everybody would hear it like you're right there. It was kind of it. I spent a lot of time in Sangren Hall, and then where do we think this is? Is this Henry Hall? Oh, interesting view. Center campus. So this is like the main drag, right? You're coming up, and then this would be like the student union. So
or like the student union, like where the food court is.
Food court, funny enough, like would be. Oh, it doesn't take us any further.
The student center.
Food court would be like right there. Yeah, student center. Perfect. Yes, exactly. Yeah. How do I get closer? Let's get close.
We had a Panda Express and a Taco Bell and a bar.
Yes. Oh my God. Hold on. Is this going to take us downstairs? It is. Wow, this is a weird spot for it to drop us. Okay, so this is on the main floor. This is like in the back.
You got to just commission to go back there, get someone to pay for you to go and fucking map the whole campus.
Oh, I could do the whole thing with my eyes closed. I know this is the other side of Henry Hall. Oh my god. Whoa, they expanded the shit out of this.
Did you say Henry Hill Hall?
Henry Hill Hall. No, Henry Hall.
Oh,
It's this dude on a bike.
oh, look at this guy. Just look at him. Look at him.
That's awesome. He's just riding
Sick
around.
leather. You ever said a leather cowboy hat? That was
Oh
legit.
yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me turn around because there he is. Oh, and he's got a cool beard. Wow, look at this mystery man riding us around campus. Dude, this is crazy. Okay, so
Kevin.
this is like the center. Yeah, let's just call him Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
No, his name is Kevin.
Oh, his name is Kevin. Oh my god, Kevin Birdsell. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, so this is Henry Hall. Let me go back to where we just were. Oh, too far. Too far.
We're back at
Too far back.
the movie film.
Yeah,
The
too far
filming
back. We're back at the
location.
set. Okay, wow. So Sangren Hall, they made it a lot closer to Henry than it used to be, in the sense that. Oh wait, where did it go?
Look a lot newer than Henry. Oh, he took his hat off.
Yeah, it's the same guy though.
It's summertime.
Summertime hat.
It's June 2017. He's riding around. Oh, now it's February. Now his hat's back on.
Yep, hat's back on. It's cold again. He's driving through the bike lot. Okay, so this area used to be a drive path. Like you could drive through it because
there was nothing there on that side.
Sorry, every time that it jumps, it kind of changes the angle just enough that it's like, okay, hold on. What if I just go here?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Henry Hall. This is the main entrance. Like this, there used to be a way that you could drive through here and then hit the main drag. This building was always here, but it like started here. So they added all of this, bunch of new rooms. So Henry Hall, this is the front door, and then the little side office where the students, like, you know, people checking you in, checking badges or whatever. Stairwell was like on the other side of these. But then up here, third floor, this is my first dorm.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, 301, I think it was. So I made some friends with a guy named Alex Smith and Joe Varcola, and became Alex Smith and Joe Varcola. He was the first guy who taught me a lot about
Italian
torrenting.
movies.
Yeah, right. No, torrenting. Funny enough, so we get to watch anything we wanted, and they also had one of the few non-cinder block like finished walls, so they got a projector. So then we could watch stuff on their wall. And he was like,
sweet, man.
And he was like the first dude that I knew that had like a 1 terabyte hard drive. So he downloaded the entirety of like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and we watched that like in a weekend. Yeah. Anyways, lots of good times. And the three of us, funny enough, all three of us, because they got the bigger room. And then I got a single. Said we'd come back, live in Henry Hall because we were good students.
You didn't have a roommate when you were a freshman?
No, I had a roommate when I was a freshman, but his sister lived off campus and had an extra room. So he had his like books and some clothes there, but I had the room myself.
Oh, and that's kind of cool, actually.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
It was very nice. It was wonderful. My sophomore year, the kid that I moved in with, so basically they were just like, hey, you're a model student. You were like, we'll let you choose if you want to stay here again, because it was a bit of a gamble. Like they would move around students every year. And they're like, you can stay in Henry if you want. So me, Joe, and Alex decided to stay, and they moved us to bigger rooms and then on the other side of the hall. And actually, at that point, this one was my room right here.
Oh, fun.
and I had a roommate who they had talked to me ahead of time, and they were just like, "Hey, someone who has said he's a little anxious, and we're hoping you can bring him out of his shell." And I was like, "Oh, all right, cool. Bring him
Yeah,
on."
I can get him out of that shell.
It was tough. He was a nice guy, but it was like a cleanliness thing that there was a lack of, and like there was quite literally like a fucking line in the dorm that was like, you can tell what side's mine. It's the clean one. Like my
Oh,
mother
God.
has like made this, and then it was like, we had a shared desk, and it got to the point where they're just like, hey, we get it. Funny enough, the guy across the hall moved out. You can take his room if you want. So both of us ended up getting singles. And I was like,
Huh.
dude, no hard feelings, right? He goes, no. I still get up my room myself. And I was like, great. That's the positivity. And then from there, he came out of his shell because he found his people. But it was one of those where I was just like, this is going to kill me. Like, this is,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
can't do
filth.
this.
Like, I can't. And
You're
they're just like, hey, perfect timing. Guy moved out. Plus, she'll still be right there if needed. But yeah, it does late early.
I've been there.
2000s,
I've been
actually,
there, like where it's like, I was like, hey man, maybe I'm just not going to clean for a couple days. See what happens.
There's like a
Whoa.
level, then stuff would fall over, and then he'd get to it. But then it'd get back to that level again because he wouldn't clean everything. He'd just clean what was falling over. You know what I mean? So it was like this cycle of like, hey, dude, I'm just going to trash anything that hasn't moved in a week. And he goes, well, that's
Yeah.
not fair. Like, it's just where my stuff is. And I was like, okay, but the way the
Well, we're
room
not
is set up, people have to walk over your
Yeah.
stuff to get to my side of the dorm.
Yeah.
So it was like, this is not, because that was like where the window was. And I wasn't going to give up being next to the window for that. So I was just like, this is how we're going to break shit. And I had people over all the time. So it was a little bit of like, after a while, you finally start to get shit together. But then I was just like, no, can't do it anymore.
Our room was so small that it was like uncomfortable. No matter, like, because you got a little bit of bigger room that time, maybe.
It was the same size that I had, but again, so I still had a double, but I was by myself, and I had a double, and I was with a guy, but
with a bunk. Did you guys have bunk beds? We had ours was so small. We had a bunk bed.
Oh, who got
a bunk
top?
bed and then closets. I did.
Nice
at the top because my roommate. I mean, I didn't mind. I didn't care. And then at the end of the bed, like you walk into the door, left was the bathroom. We shared a bathroom with the guys next to us, and then
yeah.
And then to the we didn't have the one we got paired or one where we got to go didn't have the community bathroom, so that was kind of cool. But then I had my desk, not the window desk. Adam took the window desk, and then I could just, my computer and everything was there, and my bed was right there. It was just I had like a little spot there. It was fine.
Oh, dude, fine. That's great. I'm taking you on like the walking-ish tour of where all my classes were. This is Brown and Brown Hall. I had classes here. I had an office here when I was a TA on the 7th floor. I worked at Miller Auditorium, which was the off-Broadway sized theater on our campus. And the rule with the union IATSE was for every 4 IATSE, they had to hire one student. So my, I think it was a junior year at this point, I needed to get a job. And my roommate, Malcolm, was going to, he was going to be a stagehand. Like, that was what he was there for. And they had a really good theater school. And I was just like, oh, I'd love to, can I come? And he goes, yeah, it's just like unloading trucks. It's like, fucking perfect, easy. Like, hours are early, hours are then late. Like, I can do school, like, awesome. I got union pay, which was awesome. Union breaks, which I learned all about. After like a couple like months, they're just like, hey, you do really well with talking to people. And I was like, yeah,
you're not really moving anything. You're standing around talking a lot. So
they were like, hey, you get shit done, and you know everybody by the time the show's over. That's pretty neat. And I was like, yeah, I'm studying PR. Like, this is why I'm here. And they're like, oh, I literally auditioned for the theater program, and then there was a moment where I was on stage and I was having like a really fun, like I had memorized, I didn't know I had to do a monologue. I thought it was an interview style. I didn't realize I had to go out stage and do a monologue, so I just picked
For the
something
theater
out.
department, you didn't think?
I didn't think.
You didn't ask anybody?
No, my mom was really mad at me because she's driving me to Kalamazoo, and I'm learning it on the way, and I'm just like, okay.
I'll do better next
Anyways,
time.
I
So
quite
did you
literally
get it?
have I have the audition. I feel in the time that I'm not going to get this, but I continue. I finish. They say very nice to meet you, and then they had a break. And as we walk out, I couldn't see them. Obviously, you know what I mean. Like it's fucking bright lights are on stage. It's a big theater, and as we're walking out, or as I'm leaving, I'm grabbing stuff and I forget something, so I go back to get it. And I start talking to the theater manager who I had known earlier from like Sandy and I don't know, anyways. Talking to him, and then he's introducing me to somebody, and then she's introducing me to somebody, and I'm like laughing and I'm fucking cutting a rut. Like we're having a moment like this. Some people come back in the theater and they go to the seats, and some people come over and start talking with us. And they're just like, "Oh, you can go." I was like, "Oh yeah, I wanted to learn all about. I'm coming here anyways. I don't even care if you guys want me." And it was one of those moments where like as he's walking me out because they had another interview coming in, he's just like, "Hey, consider public relations. You feel like you talk to people better than you can do that." And like he was pointing at the stage, and I was like, "Yeah, okay."
Well, I mean, if
I
I
hadn't
had a
thought
little
about
bit
that.
more time, but yeah.
Well, no, it was one of those moments where then, like, on the way home, I'm, like, looking up PR, and it was like,
Huh.
contract negotiations, talent. I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Maybe this guy's onto something.
Yeah.
If I
So
to join up.
I had to audition for the PR school. They only took 13 students every year. And you had to quite literally get up, and I had to do a press conference, and then I had to do a press conference crisis control. So the first one, they were lobbing softballs. The second one, they actually were like throwing shit at me, and I had to give responses that were good for the company. And I got one of the spots. So at this point, I'm a junior. I've declared my major, public relations, political science, and I'm working at Miller. And they're just like, "Hey, you're good at opening boxes, but you know everybody. Do you want to do like hospitality shit too?" And what that literally meant was just reading writers. So I'd read the writer, I'd meet the person when they got there, I'd give them whatever they needed, I'd go pick shit up from the gas station, they gave me a card, they gave me a car, whoever's car was there, I'd go, pick shit up. And then I'd meet them, I'd greet them, I'd walk them into their green room if they're missing anything, or if I fucked up, like I was right there to get it.
I said no brown M&Ms.
Yeah. No, I got a bottle of some of these are funny stories that I think are past statutes of contracts, so I'm probably okay. But we'll find out later. But like Ron White had just gone sober, but we had in his rider that he wanted a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue. So I was like, oh fuck, it's like a $75 bottle. I'll go get that. And I was getting all the other stuff for it because we needed a couple cigars, Johnny Walker Blue. He wanted apple juice. He wanted some glasses, ice. Nothing crazy. I don't even think he got dinner. It was a later show. So he comes, he smokes. He's like, am I allowed to smoke on stage? And I was just like, well, I can't, but you're Ron White, so who cares?
Why not? Yeah.
And he's like, oh, all right. So he smoked, but he wasn't drinking at the time, so his glass was juice.
Apple juice?
In cubes. And then at the end, he let us take the bottle. So he's just like, hey, dude, here. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks. So I took it home, and I didn't drink it for like probably a couple of weeks. Where I was just like,
you're like, oh.
No, I finally broke into it. I wanted to know what it was like. That was like this was the time where I could go to the gas station with like $20 and I get 30 rack of Red Dog for $13.
$14,
yeah. $13.99. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Oh,
and then I'd grab like a bag of chips, and then I'd get like they had what's called a Den Pop, where it was like basically a 64-ounce soda, and then they had like 30 flavors. So I'd just mix them all up and would walk somewhere with.
They call that a dirty
food.
soda now.
Yeah.
Because of the Mormon wives.
Really? They mix it all up, and that's what makes it legal?
No, they just they trademarked it, and then they started.
Oh, that's fun.
And then started pushing like, oh, it's not a bar, it's a soda, dirty soda shop.
Mm-hmm. Dirty soda shop.
We can only have soda that we invest in.
This was. Oh, we're getting close to the auditorium. Trying to think where this is taking us. Over
This is kinda
here is
like
the art
very similar.
school. This is, how far can this take us? Where are we over here?
Where you at, Kevin?
Where are we at, Kev? So,
Okay.
okay, so this is the art school. Here's the theater. I guess we're not able to go in the theater. Let's see where this takes us. No, this is the art school. Oh, this will take us off to the side, like down here a little bit. This is like the security door. This is like the side door of. Go out and like hang out for a little bit in between shows.
Smoke a J with Larry the Cable Guy.
I never met Larry, but I did get to deliver all of Willie Nelson's food for his bus. We got his breakfast rider, which is, different spots. He would have them fill up different shit. So it was all like eggs and bacon and sausages and orange juice, and door opens, smoke rolls out. And I just put it in the fridge. Yes, sir, Mr. Nelson. It's very nice to meet you. And he's sitting there with his sister.
Smoking. Yeah.
All right. Have a great day. I'm in that moment where it's like, it is quite literally my job to get in, get off, and ask if they need anything. And I was like, God, I went every bone in my body. Like, my mother would be so proud, but Josh and me is just like, I fucking
Let me hit that.
wished I had balls to walk over and just be like, hey guys, what can I get you?
Let me get in on that.
Like, want to party? You want to hang? He was super nice. The experience I got instead was, after I delivered that, I delivered pizza and beer to Billy Bob Thornton and the Box Cutters, which was his opening act. And they were in the other side. They were in the other green room. There was like 2 or 3 green rooms that were like for ensemble. Like they'd have like a men's and a women's. And then there was 4 like main actor, like single, just beautiful green room, like or dressing room. Had like, each of them had a bathroom, had like a full shower, and it was a full set. And then we had 4 of those. The 4 of those were actually, I can get closer over here, can't I? So like, there's some windows here. These are like where the ensemble like were, and then over here are like where like the green, like the nice ones are, and then off to the side of this building is like, here's like where like the giant green room is, that has like a full bar, has like full.
That's where Billy Bob was hanging out.
Him and his whole band were in there, because it was like, the other one was like a legit, just like, a wall of mirrors and lights. This is like the comfy one.
And you guys tucked Willie over in the over there, and he couldn't.
No,
have the
he hung in his bus.
Oh, he was
chill. He was fucking set, dude. That thing was a moving palace. It looked so comfortable. And it was funny because he's going to, I think, Grand Rapids next, and they had his lunch rider. And I should have asked to see it, but it was fun. Just kind of like going through the grocery store, going to Kroger, getting Willie Nelson's breakfast.
Yeah.
So I'm delivering beer, and I'm delivering pizza to Billy Bob and his band, and he's just like, hey, pull up a chair. And he proceeds to give me a slice of pizza, and then he just asks a shit ton of questions about Kalamazoo and Western and the football team, and just like was peppering. Like, I thought he was just being nice, and he was peppering me with questions.
He wanted to have something to work the crowd with.
The moment he walks out, or actually he finished his set with, and it like fucking roared to the audience because it kind of came out of nowhere. And we had a bowl game coming up, and if we beat, I think it was probably Central, or beat whoever the next team was, if we beat them, we were going to the International Bowl, which was in Canada. And if we lost, we were going to the Hawaii Bowl. So it was like, either way, we're going. So
maybe we lose this one for
it was fun. They ended up winning, so they went to Canada. And it was something he said something along the lines of like, all right, guys, I'm out in Broncos. I hope to see you guys in fucking Canada, and then I'll take you all to Hawaii. And everyone's like, ah! I'm like freaking out. And then Billy walks out and hits it right off. And Billy Bob comes out with his band later, and they all finish stuff together. It was like, it was cool that I watched in real time from like the side, him use everything we talked about on stage. And I was like, damn, that was so effortless from him. Like, it didn't feel like he was kind of grilling me. It was neat.
I think that is actually very, very funny. And you're like, oh yeah, oh yes, let me tell you.
Cool. And they were like asking questions, and I was cracking jokes, and
I'm just like, man, Billy Bob loves me, man. He's my best friend.
I straight up was just like, he's gonna want to hang out later. I swear to God, in my brain. And then, you know, on this bus gone before I could say goodbye. And I was like, oh, okay. Bye, Billy. No, he left a really nice note.
Oh, that's fine. Thanks for the material, kid.
Yeah.
Fix
Keep
those
it
fucking mutton chops.
Yeah. Fucking grow a beard or cut it.
Yeah. Cut those chops or grow it out, brother.
And then I grew it out.
And then you
Whoa.
grew it out.
There used to be a Chinese restaurant right here.
And now it's just a light pole.
It's just.
You sure about that?
gone. I'm positive.
And you're like,
No, I'm positive. This is across the street.
There's a CVS.
Yeah, this is the CVS. This is. I'm taking you guys to my other home. This is where I lived. I'll show you where I lived junior year, and then we're kind of coming back to the.
Ooh, the East and Egg.
Printing, yeah, East Egg, Subway. All this is. There's a Wendy's
right
here.
Subways, huh? No kidding.
Subway.
No, I'm just kidding.
They had this thing called Campus Point. That was. Oh, see, look, Campus Walk. There's a photo of it. It's across the street, but it's not there anymore. Oh, that's funny. I like that it's all stuck at weird amount of time. Wait, can I go this way? Like, go to the den? Anyways, now that we're doing this whole thing, this is like the student store right here. They had like a Murphy's Pizza, which was one of those like you get it cold and you take it home and heat it up places.
Yeah.
They then had the Den, which was they had a bar, and then they had the Den, which is a big student campus store. Get your beer, get your soda, and then they had this like restaurant changed every fucking year. The years I was there, it was a pita pit.
Oh man, my favorite, dude.
I love pita pit.
I love it so much, and I would do anything for one right now. Oh god.
Oh shit.
I love the pita pit, man.
Right here. Wow. Okay. Weird moment of my life caused because of this intersection right here. A quick pita pit stop. I was there one summer.
Had a pita pit stop.
Pit stop. We were going to the Den. Funny enough, is how this night had kind of started because we were getting food on the way home. And but pita pit stop. I was staying on campus over the summer. No, not on campus. In my dorm over the summer. No, my apartment over the summer, right off campus. And I was taking a summer class. They had the student newspaper that they had dropped there before everybody left. And I happened to open one. And it said, redeem this coupon for a free pita with any $2.99 soda.
Ooh, that is a great value.
Expiration. No expiration date.
Get one right now. I would have been on the way.
No, dude. No, dude. No. This was summer classes. I was staying there. I was working. I was taking the class to get shit out of the way. There's nobody on campus. I took every fucking newspaper and I just took that page. I took that one page out of every newspaper on campus.
No wonder it went out of business.
Hundreds.
You got so many free pitas out of them. Coca-Cola.
$2.99. I'd walk in and be like, hi, Brent. And he'd be like, what's up? And he knew what my order was by the end of the time. It was the same thing every time. It was lamb in my pita with banana peppers, black olives, a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of tomato, lots of tzatziki. Lasagna?
I did. What else did I do in mine? But yeah, I did chicken and ranch and cheddar with that. God, I would.
Whoa! It just warped in time. That's hilarious. Look, oh no, it's gone. It's still gone. Anyway, here's the Den. Oh look, there's the pita pit.
Oh, we miss you.
Miss you, pita pit. Yeah, this is the Den. This is quite literally.
That wasn't in 2019. You think it's not there anymore though? No, yeah, because the other. I mean,
it's probably still there. It's so good. You can actually see the side of the soda machine. Like I if I have diabetes, it's because of this machine right here. Like, that's
you get that. What was it called? A bear, the big ass soda. What would you call it? That they put?
Den Pop.
Den Pop.
Yeah, they had a 32 ounce and a 64 ounce Den Pop. Most of the girls would buy a 64 ounce Den Pop, fill it half the way, and then buy like an eighth of Burnett's.
Burnett's. Captain Morgan.
No, it was always
Oh,
brunettes and whatever flavor they had to complement their soda. So they'd get like orange soda and then get like lemon brunettes and then fill it up and they'd
oh
just
god,
walk
that
around with a
vanilla
giant
brunettes.
soda cup.
Dude,
You
I'll
know,
never drink vanilla Coke again in my I haven't had vanilla Coke since college because of the
it is the
stupid
exact same vanilla. It is the exact same vanilla
so
flavor.
gross. Dude,
Every time I go to the freestyle Coke machines, I can't even do vanilla anything.
no.
It is the same flavor. I had so many of those.
Oh, dude, I
Massive
got the
Coke,
willies.
big old thing of vanilla. Anyways, so if you saw, a chick walking around or aptly stumbling around with a giant white soda or like a white styrofoam cup, it was mostly soda and then an
And then,
eighth of
oh yeah,
booze.
dude.
Yeah.
All of it. I mean, that's all everybody did was just try to how fucked up can you like? And I'm like, what were we doing? Man, we used to drink like, yeah, we would. Hey, come on, we're gonna go out to the bar, so let's fucking drink this pint of whiskey and smoke these 3 joints, and then
I swear to God,
I
dude,
got some beers. It's like,
that
dude, what is wrong with me?
fucking den pop. I was at a party. I was the DD. I did drink out of somebody's den pop. It was fucking boozy as
Oh,
hell.
Burnetti's.
And I was like, woo! Yeah, I ended up taking a full shot because I took like a big old slug. And I was like, okay, I'm fine. It was just that. Cut to later, I'm driving somebody home. This exact intersection right here, coming around the corner, and I'm just like, I'm gonna pull the handbrake and I'm gonna drift around this corner. I did successfully. However, right here, it's a fucking cop. So
You
immediately,
pendejo.
whoop, whoop. Michigan is a zero, like it's a zero tolerance state. Under 21 doesn't matter. That's it. Like, doesn't matter what you blow. Doesn't matter whatever. I blew a .02.
Oh,
And they put me in a drunk tank for 8 hours. I went to fucking prison, jail, with whatever the
you
one
get a DUI
that
though?
drunk tank. OBAL, UBAL, unlawful blood alcohol level. Because they're like, no, you're fine to operate a vehicle, but it is a zero tolerance state, and you have unlawful blood alcohol level. So I had to go do. I spent the night in the drunk tank. No, I wasn't 21. I was 20. I had to spend the night in the drunk tank. I had to take a class about like drunk driving, and this is all shit that I'm just like, I'm so glad that this exists because there are people that like really needed to be there in some of these classes, even people that I knew. Where I was like, hey, I'm kind of glad that this is happening. But like, I thought that I got it all covered. There's even a friend's car. So he came, picked it up. He was sober. And it was one of those, like, I thought I'm in the clear. And then the paperwork for the court where I had to go check in with the probation officer once, like months for 6 months, goes to my home address. So my mom opens it and says, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, shit. I didn't update my address. So could have been in the clear. I could have had my first adult total fuck up that I hid myself. But I sent the paperwork to my mom.
And so you always change your address. Because I did the same thing. I got a speeding ticket and I ended up putting on a t-shirt for my dad and sent it to him.
Oh, sick.
But yeah, like I got me driving fast in a speed trap.
Oh,
but yeah,
shit.
I mean, he knew about all the other ones. We got cool after a while there at school because he didn't. Yeah, but because I got into some trouble in school, so yeah.
Dude, that's fucking Dude,
one night I stayed up playing video games all night long, playing the new like college basketball with my buddy Ronnie, and like my brother was there. And then my dad calls me at 7. He's like, "Hey, you ready?" And I'm like, "For what?" And he's like, "You have court for
shit
for your." I did some stupid. I can't remember what I did. Oh, I got it pled down, whatever. But I like it stayed up all night. I went into the district attorney to like talk to him to get the charges reduced because it was disturbing the peace. Because one of my idiot friends broke all the picket fences of the neighbors. Then all my roommates played dumb with the cops, and I was the only one that was like, "Here's my ID." And that was one. And then I got snagged by the cop. I don't want to do. I don't want to visit all these. Yeah, I did a bunch. I did a bunch of stupid shit when I was in school.
that was one of those moments where I was just like, God, I've done so much worse shit that you know what I mean? Like, I'm so glad that I'm fine through. And it was me doing a handbrake drift through this left. I got me
Dude, you're a
looped up, and I
maniac.
was like,
You're a wild man. You're a
well, I
wild
mean, it wasn't
man.
the first time I'd done that. That's kind of a regular thing that I was doing at that time.
I mean,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
because
you
you
know what I
got
mean?
so many pita pits or whatever. Like you're
I
just,
I could just yeah, I could do this whole fucking thing with my eyes closed. There's the Wendy's. I fell asleep in this drive-through once. That was
that's not
embarrassing.
good for business. Yeah.
No, that was it was again at like 2 a.m. But it was after unloading a show, and I was fucking zooted. I was so fucking tired.
Yeah.
I was like, there's nothing else open. So thank God that I put my car in park when I'm going to drive through, because I ordered. I put my car in park, and then they're just like, sir, and I was like, yeah. They're like, pull forward, and I was like, I'm on my way. And then it was enough. Where I was like, oh, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I need to go home.
I need to smoke some meth.
Thankfully, I just had to drive like a street away, and it keeps jumping back and forth between the olden times when I was here and then new.
Yeah, like here's 2025, and then there's 20.
That's really fucking me up. It's only like a month difference, but it's so. Oh wait, hold on. If I go a little bit further, I still made.
No, I just saw what you were talking about.
Yeah, I was like, this is trippy. I don't like this.
Oh, that's at
All right.
2013.
So
Phi Gamma Delta. Oh, look at their beauty of a house.
Oh, this is the one that like this is also a party house. So they were next door, and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. But like they were if there were meth in the fraternity, it was probably there. Like
Dude.
that was that fraternity.
Did you ever hear that? Did you read all that shit about that school at College of Charleston, the frat that was running like a $5 million fucking drug ring at the school?
Oh, criminy, no way.
Dude, it is so fascinating, man. These guys were balling, and they could have got away with it too. If
it wasn't for that nasty police officers.
Well, no, that one of the kids fucking he was trying to be a big shot, and they went and robbed them for their Xanax and killed one of the guys.
Oh, Jesus.
So that's how it popped off all this, because they started, doing, I think they maybe ripped somebody out. I don't know. But anyway, it's super interesting, dude. There's a whole book about it, dude. It's crazy how much money these guys were making. But anyways,
check this out.
back to that shitty frat house that you were just showing us that didn't have.
I know, right? No, they we didn't hang out with them much. There's a fraternity. There's also a sorority up here, but they also didn't party at their house because they were on like a main road. So if there's all of a sudden a ton of people there, cops were there immediately. So I'm gonna really quick side piece show you California Avenue,
and then I'm gonna take side piece on California.
Yeah. This
is where Nicole lives. It's Jessica.
It's Jessica. This is my room right here. So this is like the stairwell to get to the second floor, and this is my room. And I looked out into what was trees, and there's a frisbee golf course over here. So I was that fucking dude at this point. I'm a junior, and I could like walk to campus. It was close. I didn't have a car. What? Oh, I can't hear you, dude. Hear you. What did I do? Oh wait, there you go.
Microphone just stopped working. No, I said it's not called frisbee golf, it's called disc golf.
Disc golf, thank you, dude. Thank you. I did play ultimate frisbee once, and it was fun, but people took it very seriously. People took it very seriously, and I was like, "Oh, I don't want to get." I thought we
were just playing flag football here.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to get fucking punched for a frisbee. That's not on my to-do list.
Dude, that was what I said too. I had the same experience. I was like, I'm not doing this shit again. Fuck that.
I was like, for frisbee? You're gonna tackle me for a frisbee? No.
Pop me.
Yeah. So this is similar to the backside, but just imagine it like a little further over. All of like the apartments had like a shared balcony on like the second and third floor.
Oh,
so
hopefully people like loud music and drugs.
Yeah, I hope they like corn. So here's my no. Hope they like a shit ton of real big fish and bare naked ladies.
Yeah,
that was my situation at this point.
My chops don't lie,
point. was the biggest room that I had had to myself, the biggest space that I had had to myself. Like you walk in and it was like a big living room and then a sliding glass, like floor to ceiling sliding glass door, like window that go out onto a shared porch with your neighbor into the woods. And it was like, I had found a bar that was a little further down, like, sorry, I found like a literal, like, yeah, a bar. It was leather. It was purple. It would look where I could fit all my drinks, and it was the
Yeah.
centerpiece of the living room. So when you walked in, there was like a deer head on the wall. I had a big TV in the corner. I had a bar. I had like a lot of like yellow lights, not white. The room was nice. Like I had big, I had surround sound speakers, and I'd go. That was where I'd host the after parties. Because I had a
After
big
the
kitchen.
party, it was
After
the hotel lobby,
parties,
and then
and then
it was
mom.
Josh's. What do we?
And then
I can't see. I can't rhyme,
Yeah.
so I don't even know what I'm
That's
doing.
fine.
Yeah,
But then,
I get it.
yeah. So you'd walk in, you're in the living room, you're in the party space. Take a right, you're in the kitchen, and it was like a galley kitchen. You'd walk through. So then there was 2 bathrooms to the right, and then on the left there were 2 bedrooms. So Malcolm got the one across the hall, and then my room was in the corner, and I got the one next to that. You know what I mean? Like I had to walk out my door and then walk into the bathroom. But like I don't know if you can see it, but there's like another window. So you could like look in one window and then through into the other window. Shit ton of light. I loved it there. Ended up at the end of the year, there were bed bugs, so I was like, and I'm out.
Oh,
Yeah, so I was just like, I thankfully like never got to my room because I was really clean, and it was one of those where I was like,
Malcolm.
all right, they're in that whole building. I'm out. This is no fun. I
like
think
it's an infestation.
they did like the whole tent it off and clown circus it, and I was like, I don't even care if you fixed it. This is in my head now. I'm out. So senior year, I moved somewhere else. But it was fun because 2 things. One, this street curves down.
You can do sick handbrake drifts.
Oh, dude, I was the dude who was laying on a longboard doing a luge to get to the fraternity village, because I don't know if you can tell, but this is the top of a hill.
Yeah.
So California
you get some speed
Avenue.
now.
California Avenue connected to Fraternity Village. So Fratville.
Oh.
Every single one of these houses.
Watch your drinks, ladies.
And gentlemen. Ladies did it too. Men fucking okay, so there's DZ, there's Delta Zeta, and then a little bit further down, another sorority had claimed.
Oh, so you never lived in the frat house?
No, dude. I'll tell you why. Because I live fucking right here. I was walking distance to it. So
yeah, and you didn't have all the grossness.
Oh my god, it was amazing. Part of this was taken over, and like a sorority was here, and then there were apartments. This was another sorority. Not that one. That was actually like a house for rent. Here it is. AX.
The Z.
Where are their letters? If you can see them. Let's see. There you go. AX. Alpha. Xi Omega.
I never even heard of that one.
They're a sorority.
Never heard of that.
They had like upstairs was a really big like common area sleeping room, and then Alpha Chi Omega, and then I think
Alpha Chi Omega. Here, what did you call it?
I said Alpha Chi Omega.
Okay.
I probably said Chi for the X, but I know that's Alpha and I know that's Omega. Right. It had like a horseshoe like turnaround drive. I think this is where their kitchen was. They had a really good kitchen. They had a really good house about there. The food was fucking awesome.
I know Chi Omega too. We had some of them gals.
I think there's a Chi Omega here. I never got to spend the night there, but I definitely woke up early enough to go to their breakfast. This was Sigma Chi. This was, Sigma and quite Chi, literally,
drink till you die,
dude. It's hilarious because I don't know if you can tell what it kind of looks like.
An old fucking
motel.
Yeah.
So this was Sigma Chi. This is their fraternity. They're quite
they
literally
lived in like single wides in our dude. They were like these shitty. They were maniacs too. They ended up booting them off campus, but
That's crazy. Yeah, so this is Sigma Chi. They were at the top of the hill. They had like literally a motel, and then like this long walkway that you had to go up to get to their party. So if
That's a walk
you
of shame from hell. Look at that.
either way, leaving or going, and it was especially if someone you didn't know was at the door, and you're going there with people that like you're trying to impress, and you're gonna have to fucking stand in line and wait and talk to people. It was like fucking annoying to like walk up. It felt like I was like pledging fealty. So I hung there once. They did offer me a pledge, and I said no, thank you. I'm gonna go my legacy route. They're nice guys, but there was like this weird feeling on top of the hill. I wasn't quite into.
Yeah, this weird feeling of I'm not safe here.
No. They're totally fine guys. It was one of those where I was just like, not my mood. You guys are sportsy. There's just a lot of reasons. Okay, so this one was Chi Omega. This is
Oh
a
yeah,
sorority.
I know that one. I know that's my friend
They
Lacey. Shout out to Lacey.
oh hell yeah, Lacey. It looks like that's just a sign. That's just a stop sign. But they have a nice hill here. Again, it's hard for context, but you know, I mean, this fits like 100 fucking girls. So like, this is a big fucking building, and this is a bigger hill. But it's one of those like they would put a tarp down and water and soap and slide
Oh,
down.
and do a
Um,
yeah. I used to love those bikini car washes they used to do it in our
oh,
school.
look at their parking lot. They had a nice parking lot, little
That's
roundabout,
fun.
right? Yeah, I was there pretty often. They were nice girls. This Pi Beta Phi they were another sorority that was their sign still there? Oh no, it's not. They took over this apartment complex right here, and they just literally rented every single one,
Oh,
and then put a charter in, and then kind of worked with the my ex at the time, who I was so friendly with, lived here, so that was
in the apartments are the ones
So
that
that
they
was a
took
nice.
over.
That took exactly. So that was a nice one to go because all the girls were friendly enough, um, and I just look, go park. Um, this we're talking like blondes. Like this was Alpha Phi. Excuse me, Alpha Phi. Oh, what are they? What's this? Service Master cleaning. Oh, look at that. They have a whole
Oh, is that
fleet.
a bodily
They have a whole.
fluid cleanup truck there? Jeez.
Look how big
Scrappy.
this fucking thing. Each one of these is like a room that had like 3 to 5 girls in their own space. So it's like it was a big spot. It went back pretty far too. They also had like a big dining hall. Really good food. Uh, these were two. This was TKO, and this was
I know
oh no,
these.
no, Axel Lambda Tau. And then this is another sorority. I think this is Delta Chi. It's, Sigma Chi. Excuse me. Oh no. This was a fraternity. Sigma Chi, and we were Sigma Pi. So that was a built-in. We had a sorority between the two of us, and that kind of this is where Sigma Pi was back here.
Yeah.
We had a sorority between the two of us, and that kind of helped ease tensions. But they were like the natural,
Wait, which
like
one were you? What was
Sigma Pi.
yours?
Sigma Pi, the
Oh,
one down here, bottom of the hill.
yeah, not the top,
Um,
or not over there in the
no,
old
look at this
Roach
Richie
Motel.
Rich. No, not of the Roach Motel. Not of this. Look at this Richie Rich looking house. Like, oh, they're on the roof and they have a flag. Oh, jeez. We wished. Um, fraternity, and then the sorority. Which one?
And
Oh,
you weren't Sigma Pi, right? Or you
Sigma
were?
Pi. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you
A
were.
legacy.
Oh, okay.
Alpha Chi
Oh,
Delta. 1702. This one was kind of cool. I liked their house a lot. It was like sunken, and it had like a real 70s vibe to it. And then this is Sigma Pi. Now it is Pi Kappa Alpha. Oh, interesting.
what happened to the other one? What happened?
They got kicked off campus 2 years after I left. There was, and I don't think you'd be able to see it unless I did like the top-down view. The thing's shaped like a horseshoe. How do I do that street down top view again?
Oh, but yeah. I mean, we can use our imagination.
Okay, we'll use our imagination. Control
That's so
mouse.
crazy. These were the guys that had the trailers or had like the real shitty area Pikes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What if I did? Oh, wait. What's
they like
else
to
here?
fight. They like to fight a lot.
Wonder if it'll be.
Google.
Oh,
Google
yeah. Here we
Sigma.
go.
Uh-oh.
Let's see why. Yeah, so somebody fell off a balcony, and then there's at a party. There's somebody, I think it was a freshman or a sophomore. They fell off. There was like a second floor balcony in the back from the. Yeah,
Did
look,
they
there's a
die?
sign. I don't know, and we'll never know because it's blurred.
Huh.
Oh wait, okay, you kind of see it. Wow, that's weird. So
I mean, that
this,
sucks.
yeah, our pledge class made these. Like each
Oh,
pledge class had to
man.
build a gift that was utilized somehow for good. We made that's what we did. We cut those out and painted them, hung them up. Wow, that's anywho's it's
Well, I wouldn't Google Sigma Pi Colorado State because
okay.
yeah, don't do that. I forgot. Bless up.
Uh,
Bless up, Sam. Bless up.
okay, wait, hold on. There. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So it's a horseshoe shape. So this whole area is like the party area on the first floor, and on the second floor it's like our chapter room. It's just like for the guys. The balcony goes along this, and people pretty regularly just filled that thing up because it's where the party was, and you'd either be down here, you'd be inside the dance like room on the first floor. We had like a DJ booth set up. There's beer pong on the first floor here, on the first floor and the second floor on both of these sides, and then up here were apartments. So this is the one that I stayed in regularly. And then I didn't need a room after pledging because I lived literally up the
Yeah,
street
right across town.
at literally
Right down the road.
right here. So it was one of those like, here's the frat house, is where I lived. So I just walked down whenever. This was the frat house that I sold the tiki bar from. I ran it out the front door, and I couldn't just go like whoop, like they'd see. I don't know why I thought they'd just see that.
Go to the
So
roundabout.
instead, I did this. I ran all the way up the hill, and I parked it up here. And then like the girls were like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I brought you booze," and then they drank it all, and then I pushed it
good.
down. When we kept the bar, and then I think we bonfired it next
And that
day.
became the bar in your
Nah, we burned that thing.
your centerpiece. Oh,
No,
you burned the evidence.
That was a campfire the next day. We had so this whole big area, like parking was awesome. We had like a place for a fireplace. This is where you could. It's trees, but down here it's like you could work out. You could just like chill on the grass, hang out, and then there's a train track right here. So it was one of those like felt collegey.
Yeah, no, I mean it definitely is. Seems very, especially you have Fraternity. What was it called? The name of that street? Fraternity something.
Fraternity Village is quite literally the name of the street. Fraternity Village Drive. Oh, Derek, did you knock your mic out again? My boy, my beautiful boy. I can't hear you.
There we go. Right. No, I need to change the cords out because I've been switching from work and here again. So
I met a girl that I ended up dating for about a year. It was one of those nights where I was like, I'm sick and tired of these like fucking fraternity Greek people. So I walked up here and I just walked down this road until I heard a party, and then I just walked into the party. It was like I don't know why I think it quite literally was just one of these. And the door opened. They had a bunch of people hanging outside. I think I probably recognized somebody. But I walked over and then I just walked in and I started greeting everybody, and I had beer with me, so I put beer down and then I just started talking to random people, and then this started dancing with this girl, McKenna, and then from there we started talking and we ended up dating for a while. She and her wife, now they have 3 adopted boys. and they're just I love watching her and her wife like kick ass because they do a lot of foster care, and it's one of those like, hey, in the moment it sucked we broke up, but like you're such a good person. I'm glad I didn't hold you back.
Because
God, who knows? I'm done in college.
hey, yeah, hey,
Yeah, right. But then you have like there's just this long drive, and each road off there's like either houses or apartments. There was on the other side of like where again we're jumping to like where the football field kind of is over here. Here's like the
yeah,
training area. On the other side of like the hill, basically, was very inappropriately called the student ghetto because they just like these were what the houses look like, and they were all run down
I mean,
because they're filled with college students.
I was gonna
Not
say,
run
why is
down.
it?
Look, the houses were beautiful and they were well maintained by the people who lived in Kalamazoo that rented these to all kids. But they were like the inside would like the floor would be sticky and it'd be like it very much like, beginning of the school year is probably beautiful, and then later, yeah, one of these photos taken August. See, this is before students are here. Like it still looks nice-ish. There's not shits out on the
It just turns
lawn.
into,
There's not.
dude. We had a place right that like, dude. One time they flipped cars. I mean,
Yeah,
I remember
all of a sudden,
yeah,
all of a sudden,
burned
26,000
couches.
kids. Yeah. Oh my
They,
God. That courtyard at the end of Fraternity Village, always a
we had,
couch.
they passed a law that you couldn't have couches on your porch anymore because they'd bring them into the street and light them on fire if they
Light on fire.
see you or somebody.
Whenever someone would rip a couch, whenever we'd fuck up a couch, it wasn't always that we would set it on fire. We would just throw it in that area. Some people would take it sometimes. It would always end up on fire if it stayed there for longer than a day. But yeah, so it was one of those like, I get it. I get why all of a sudden, 26,000 kids descended on this small town and it turned into a war zone. But so then you could come around and it felt like Western was separate from Kalamazoo because you had to kind of drive down a ways to get into like downtown Kalamazoo.
Oh, what? I just pulled up the Princeton or the Princeton Review college
Oh,
rankings.
for Western, it was good for a public school when I was there. It was in the top 100.
Well, it's
Where's it?
a little bit lower these days, but that's fine.
Where's it now?
It's in the 500s,
Hey, still above 1,000.
and we got what'd you say, 24,000?
26, I think, is when I was there.
Yeah, 24,917 as of 2025.
Very cool. Where is
This doesn't
downtown?
give me a whole lot of information. Hey, you're better than Cal State, Bakersfield, East Bay, Fullerton, LA, Monterey Bay, Northridge, Sacramento, and San Bernardino.
Get it Western. Look at you go. Trying to find
There
a
it is.
specific place. Oh man, so there was this it's a really good sushi restaurant right here. It
And
was at the
yeah,
Plaza
I guess
Hotel.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, it
sushi
was
place
right.
in Fort Collins was not that good.
It was right here. What was it called? What was it
I'm like,
called?
why do we even go to this place? It's not even good, and it's fucking expensive because we would go to Vegas all the time. So I'm like, I'm not going to the
Yeah.
one here. Oh, come on, it's so and so's birthday. Da, da, da.
So yeah, I mean,
What's up
exactly.
with?
So we go
I
to
have a question for you.
Burdick's. Yeah.
What's up with Kalamazoo College?
It's a really good college. I think it's a private college. It
It
is
is a
all
very good college, apparently.
yeah, yeah. It's expensive. It funny enough, the movie that we shot, Cherry, the lecture hall shots were at Western, but any of the shots of like when they do like the whole, it's 10 students in like what looks like the teacher's like study,
It
and
was over there.
it was always and that's literally where their classes were. It was a small, intimate school. I think maybe 2 to 5,000 like people. It was
Yeah, there's like 1,100. Yeah, like
yeah.
1,100 kids.
It literally was like a block from Western. So you never had classes over there because it's a whole nother college, but like the people were literally like down the hill and a little bit to the left. So they'd always end up at parties and you'd be like, hey, what's that badge? And I'd be like, oh, K College. And I was like, oh, all right, well, fuck you and your money. But no, there was, I mean, no issue there. They're nice. Burdix was that, you know, you turn 21, it's everybody's birthday, you go to this fucking place where
Their
it had
in-state
like,
and out-of-state tuition is the same. K College.
K College, I bet, yeah, it's private. Yeah, I bet.
Interesting.
Oh, Burdix looks just the same. Yeah, it was a bar like this, restaurant that has a screen on every inch. Kalamazoo,
Cool,
big sports town.
big sport. You guys big sports guys down there?
Big sports. You got the Tigers. You got the Red Wings. You got the Lions.
Guys over there. You got the,
Down this street was like a whole different part of my life, where it's so funny because this was off campus, and you'd go to this area that'd be what's it called now? Rustica. Basically, down this street is like a walking area. Like all of these trees have like icicle lights hanging in them that they turn out. It's like really romantic looking at night. It's where all of like the fruit and veggie stands, like farmers markets on the weekends would be. Yeah, they'd close off this street because it was just a 1-lane street. They'd close it off and it'd have like the fairs and the parades, and it was like quite literally, it felt like Ann Arbor. Felt like that type of a much smaller version of that kind of down this street.
Yeah.
And there's some really good restaurants down here. There's some really good fun bars. And then I didn't really end up in this area until I met Katie, because when her and I lived together, we lived like just down this street on the other side of so this is a hospital right here. So, you know, past the apartment complex, but not by much. It was like one of these streets. I think it was called Rose. Or no, it was a Vine. Close. Anyways, we lived like right here.
Yeah.
Burr Oak. Is there a Rose? Oh no, it must have been Vine then. Oh no, there's Rose Street.
Look at that. Look, what is that? Hold on, go back. What is that American flag fucking painted building? What is that?
Oh shit. Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, hey Kevin, ride your bike back over there. What's going on with that place?
Kev.
What is the Blue Dolphin? You guys ever hang out to that? That place looks like a
Blue Dolphin.
Blue Dolphin
was funny enough. So it's it's like a venue, and it's a Greek restaurant during the day, but then they would rent the venue out. They basically clear out the tables, and they
do like a nightclub or something.
Not so much a nightclub, but like fraternities or sororities would have like their formal like dinner there. Like they take over the whole place, and they'd like add, they decorate it real big, and it was like a venue. I only ever went there once or twice. But then coming down, so Katie and I lived. Oh man, Walnut. We were off on Rose. We lived real close, and then this ended up being kind of like our that was our downtown. So I went from kind of like fraternity style living, like Van Wilder, and then I met this girl, and she was the coolest thing in the world. And then it was one of those like, holy shit, my life immediately changed in a whole different way. Where is it? It's gotta be. It's close to here. Anyways. But like it went from having that like crazy college like party life living to like small town. And I was just like, this is weird. I don't know which one I like more. And then I moved to Vegas. So I think I answered the question.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Like, I mean, but then you just now you're out in the your priorities change, obviously. So
right.
The busy, bustly Las Vegas-y. No more Kalamazoo was good for a time, but now we're on to something a little slower.
Just a little sweeter.
A little
Okay,
slower and sweeter.
I think we lived on Rose and Vine. I think that's what it
Hey.
was. So you come here and then you go here. Is this right? Oh, this one.
You live there?
Yeah, right here. Yeah, we had a huge front window.
That's cool.
This doorway, you'd go into it to get to this apartment, this apartment, this apartment, or this apartment. So like this was a shared front door for 4 different apartments. We
Oh,
had
wow.
this area, so this was a living room, and then this was the bedroom window, and then this was the bathroom window. So it was kind of like it was crazy because I had. Is there any way that? What are the odds that they went here? No, they did.
No.
So maybe we can see it from this angle. Okay, so you would go. Yeah, you can kind of see the back of the house right here. So you'd like drive in here and you'd park back here, and then this is like basically our front door because we were the only ones that had access to this door.
Okay.
So it was a really, really skinny. Um, it was a really, really skinny, like kitchen. Like we had to like two people couldn't walk side by side down the kitchen.
Right.
But you basically walked the length of the house that was the kitchen, and then you got into the living room where you could then U-turn and then walk into the bedroom, and then if you walked through the bedroom, you'd go into the bathroom, and then if you walked through the bathroom, you get into the walk-in closet. So it was like a U-shaped house
Okay.
that had 2 entrances.
Weird. I mean,
It was fun. It was nice. We painted
yeah.
one of the houses like I'm trying to think. What other albums do I have up in here? Because I think I probably have another one from that house even. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
look, here's Burnett. This is me in college. Okay. So this is Burdick's, that place where I was just like, look, they have all like the giant TVs.
Yeah. Yeah, just having some shot skis.
And my buddy Alex, that's Alex Smith. Is his
Not to be
this
confused
is
with the Utah quarterback.
yeah, correct. Not to be confused.
Hey, look at that. You
This
got rid of the
is
chops. Look how good you look
I
there.
know,
Man.
look, see, this is probably junior year Josh. This is
Really?
his wife now. She's an opera singer. Very, very
Oh,
talented. They were dating at the time, and I was like the third wheel for the two of them. It was so fun. Yeah, look, there's the kind of got the
hey, you still listen to ska music, but you kind of tone down the muttons.
right.
There's,
Stunning. And then I just wanted to say that I was doing this before Planet Cyrus was. 2007.
What?
This was uploaded. Um, you know when you drop it low, throw it back, and put your feet up on the wall, and just pop that thing right in their face?
Like
We call
the
it
booty.
PPOAH. We call it pussy popping on a handstand.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
ludicrous.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
love it. Oh yeah. 2007, yeah.
yeah. This happened like to hundreds of
Booty.
people, and everyone wanted a photo of it. It was like
Are you sure about that? Oh, okay. There look.
every time, and it was no. Hey, Caitlin, and look, Caitlin. 19 years ago. That's hilarious. Anywho's, anywho's. Oh, here's some funny Josh drama. Here's my ex being like, "What the fuck are you making out with some chick?" And I was like, "I'm telling her what's about to happen. I'm yelling."
I was explaining to her the value and amazingness of the yeah.
And then look, 201s. Fucking people brought me to parties to do this, Derek.
I mean, I would probably be puking having to do that. All right, yeah.
Anyways. Oh, look, there's Molly, there's Caitlin, there's another girl named Molly.
If you can do this to 3 people, why just
Then
me?
why just me? Like, Annie, because you're special. And Annie's actually a really good friend from like Plymouth. Very, very, very nice person. Very funny.
Down
fucking
with
time.
that. Well, Josh, I hate to do this to you, but
You better.
I was
You better do
explaining
this.
this phone call that I got this morning that woke me up when I was supposed to sleep till 8:30. No, 9. I mean, I didn't have anything until 10 until I found out about this
Oh my
because
god.
but yeah, so I'm sorry I hit a wall.
Don't even. I just got some Sophie Hunter pulled up on the side that I'm gonna drop in our Discord. So if you need to wake back up, listen to that. If you need to go to sleep, wait till
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah, I'll listen to that song. But no, I don't want to wake up right now. I need to go lay down. Because
Okay, go
we
ahead.
also have a gala tomorrow, but more about that later.
You have a blast, my guy.
Yes, and that was fun, dude. That was fun taking a walk on your memory lane because
I know,
we literally did this in person with, and I was just like comparing. Yeah, that was really interesting because I'm like, oh yeah, I was like, I know exactly like where that was at our place. And, oh yeah, dude, and then right down there was kind of like where you called it like the super hood area. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's where Kelly lived before he moved in with us because they were always partying and just going crazy, and it was drugged. But then he moved into me, and I lived across the street from a halfway house.
No, oh boy.
But they were cool. Everyone was cool. Everyone was trying to be sober. Another story for another time. Yeah, about that. There's a woman that's
boys. Couple of stewed prunes heading your way.
The guy that robbed the Bellagio Hotel ended up used to hang out with this girl that used to hang out with us at our apartments by the halfway house, and she used to go over to the halfway house and score OxyContin and stuff from these guys. And I'd be like, why did she what is going? We had to kick anyway.
Why do you go there to get it? They shouldn't have it.
I was like, I thought those guys were doing
people are
good.
going to pay you, even though they don't have to.
But then I haven't heard from this girl in forever. And then me and Nat are driving to somewhere, and we put my buddy's podcast on that talks about this Bellagio, the heist, the guy that robbed the Bellagio and went on like a 6-month bender to end all benders. And guess who's on it? It's old girl. And I'm like, this girl, she like, because it caused drama with her when she would go to get drugged. And I'm like, dude, you guys gotta bring in this girl over here, man. So that was the end of that. But anyway, it's just really funny where we lived, and like, no, we're gonna move over. Dude, come live with me over here. It's a lot better. And then like, I'm like, oh, I didn't realize.
Let's record.
Why are these guys just smoking cigarettes out there every night? Like, well, they didn't tell us that. It was fine. It was cool.
You're just like big gulps, huh?
But anyway, yes, that was just really reminiscent of like, I'm like, oh yeah, oh okay, because I was like, oh, you live there. I was like, I kind of lived in I didn't live in an apartment ever. I always lived but I lived in 2 duplexes and then like a big house. So I was like, but I didn't live in an apartment until I moved to Las Vegas when I like an actual apartment.
My guy.
But I had duplexes. But then I lived in the dorms, which is an apartment because I had fucking 100. I don't know. It was a lot of people.
Yeah. I moved about 20 times, so we're not going to do GeoGuessr to dox all my past homes, but college ones feel pretty safe. So we left off junior year. I haven't even shown you where I used to live senior year when we threw a giant party. I have video evidence of that one too, of us having like a St. Patrick's Day party and having a couple thousand people there, and that was nuts. That was cops. Some kid stole a scissor lift. That's on the YouTube. Hold on, I can pull it up fast.
Yeah, we got into we got in a lot of trouble, but never like that, I guess.
This was yeah. Yep. Okay, this is how we'll leave you.
Oh, and look, and you're playing. Don't tell me who this is. I know who it is. Is this CKY?
I do not know. Okay, so
I think it is. What are you doing? What's going on over there? Cops?
the cops are leaving to let them finish partying, but then they kept partying too hard, and then the cops were just like, "No." Okay, hold on.
Well, what do you expect these guys to do? You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning, folks.
Right? Yeah, hundreds of. Hold on, let me find a better.
Oh God. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I'm trying to find where mine is. I left one on here.
Oh man, St. Patty's Day was just always so messy.
All right, yeah.
It's always so messy, man. Dude,
We were in. Like the camera's so close. Oh my god, yeah. We this one right here. Like the Senate. So like this is all out in our front yard. And it was just
dude,
like, oh,
who cleaned up all that shit?
Somebody came at some point. Like I mean, I got us the shit off of like our property, but
You just swept it all into the street.
I don't remember. Probably. Oh, man. That's so
We didn't really. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't really remember a lot about St. Pat. I remember going really hard always the night before St. Patrick's Day, and then a couple years I slept through, like waking up for kegs and eggs. Like she had to get up early to go and.
Oh shit.
And they would come back, and one time they dumped like 5 beers on me when I was sleeping on a couch.
Oh no.
Yeah, Randy will tell you that one.
Dude, this is hilarious. This is straight up like the exact same area.
Dude, and they're passing around the Crown Royal.
Get it.
Oh.
This is that same circle. Like that same right outside this apartment complex area. That's so funny. Oh Jesus.
Gets wilding out over there.
Every year.
Fun. Well, be safe out there, everybody. Be safe out there, everybody. If you're going to be partying. Oh, is that a rap video they shot in that fucking complex?
Multiple times. Multiple times.
Cool. Cul-de-sac of crazy.
Me, Steve, I missed out on all this stuff. I went to Art Institute, lols. Cul-de-sac of great. That's funny. Yeah. All right. Listen to Sophie Hunter. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
We'll see you guys this
time.
Go get the new episode here shortly, maybe, of the podcast.
Yeah. I'll listen to it in the morning.
It's not terrible. It's pretty funny. So
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Catch you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Right guy, if you're there, Mr. Steve-O. We'll talk to you later.
I'm gonna come. I got wieners on the brain.